tonight. We've got a superhero in our midst, Darren Little, who's our mentor in our little group. Our team, part of the Platinum 200, which is going wild at the minute, has spared us some time to come on and give.
Oh, sorry. That was me. Can you unmute, Paul? Sorry about that.
There you go. I got muted. I got muted by my own mentor. Okay, so without further ado, Darren Little, welcome. Thanks for giving us the time. Really appreciate it, man. And we're looking forward to catching your golden nuggets as they drop from the sky.
Absolutely.
To save your time.
Absolutely, Paul Turner. And I got to tell you, it's always a pleasure and a treat working with an amazing leader like yourself. And guys, here's what I'm going to tell you. You know, this is an industry, it's about leadership. It's a personal development model. It's a mentoring and coaching model. It's about helping people to reach to their dream. Now, I'll tell you what the biggest challenge is that most people that get into this type of a business model is that they've never been properly trained. So they think it's actually about pitching people. It's not. So if somebody tells me that they're phenomenal at selling, I go, oh boy, you're going to have to be completely retrained, because you know this is a different type of a business. It's a connecting relationship, right? So if I spend some time with a person and I find out what their passion is, I can then get out of the way, right, and connect them to something else that's going to talk about the business, right? Not me. I'm not the person that's going to be explaining the business and the products and the comp plan and the management team and blah, 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 blah. The moment that a person opens up their mouth, they're training that new person on what they would have to do. So if you're a person that does pitching, features and benefits, you will not make it big in this industry. I can tell you that for 100% fact. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys today is that networking is how real businesses are built. Let's forget about network marketing here. Let's talk about real corporations. As you move up higher and higher and higher and higher up into senior level management, where you're like vice president of the company, or you're a CEO, or you're a chief operations officer, what I will tell you is this, guys. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust, and they do business with people that they're either like or that they aspire to be like. So how do you get a person to like you? What's the strategy? You need to find 3 things in common in the first 5 minutes. Okay, 3 things in common in 5 minutes, and that person will just naturally be magnetically pulled to you. Now, here's what I will tell you. What I learned from my mentor when I was in my mid-20s. Now, keep in mind, when I started in this industry, guys, my entry price was $4,000, my entry price. So when somebody is talking about, a business that's, I don't know, $154 or even $500 or $1,000 or even a couple $1,000s in 2014, guys, I paid $4,000 for my first business in my mid-20s. So here's what I will tell you. In the event that you're coming up against what I call pushback from people that are telling you that they don't have the money, what's going on, guys? It's what's going on right here. What's going on in here and what's going on in here. Because people are what are called reflectors. So you will come up against whatever needs to be cleared in here, right? So if you come up against, I don't have any money, I don't have any time, I don't have any contacts, that stuff that you have to clear within yourself. That's why I tell people it's really about personal development, because the industry itself is a very, very simple business. It's not difficult. Guys, I use the exact same strategies to hire management team, the exact same strategies to do sponsorship deals, the exact same strategies to do joint venture contracts, the exact same strategies to raise millions and millions of dollars for my own companies. That's all networking, just so you know. Okay, so what I will tell you about this type of a model, guys, is that this is just real business. It's regular business for me. How would you roll out a company launch? How would you roll out a restaurant? How would you get people to a grand opening for a nightclub or a hotel or whatever? They're all the same, guys. The challenge is that people are never properly trained. And unless you've been in senior level management where you have to go close multi-million-dollar deals, a lot of these strategies most people are never ever taught. Until you get to this, you never ever talk about business, guys, ever. It's called business etiquette, okay? So, you know, people do business with people that they know, like, and trust, and people that they're either like or they aspire to be like. So how are you going to get that connection? You need to find things in common, right? Really, really important. So anyway, guys, we were talking about that earlier just before we got on there, so I wanted to just share that with you. But, you know, first of all, welcome to this exclusive and private broadcast. My name is Darren Little. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And guys, what I typically look for when I'm looking for a business opportunity, turning back the clock a little bit, you know, getting into business sort of in my 20s, I applied those strategies that I learned from a network marketer into real business, and by the time I hit 35 years old, I became a self-made millionaire. I've now since taken those exact same strategies, guys, that I use in all of these different formulas for management, joint ventures, sponsorship deals, raising money, rolling out my own companies, back into the network marketing industry, and oh, what do you know? Voila, I'm a top recruiter. Go figure. So what I will tell you about this particular industry is this is what I look for, okay? Not just in network marketing, guys, in any type of business, any type of business. This is how you become very, very successful very fast, where you can literally fast track yourself in this industry or in any type of business once you know these things. The first thing that I look for, right, if I'm going to start a business, is I want to look for what I call a category creator. What's a category creator? Guys, a category creator is when you've got no competition. Now, what would it be like if you opened up a business and, oh, who else is around? Oh, look, nobody, right? It gives you an added edge because you've got nobody to compete against, right? So number one is I look for a category creator. The second thing that I look for is the largest, what I call demographic, right? Now, demographics are, you know, a term used in marketing, which means the target market. What's the age group? What type of people would be interested in the particular product, service, business, whatever it is that you're rolling out? So if you can have the widest scale possible, so if I can have a demographic between 18 years old and say 80, holy cow, that would be the best case scenario, right, of potential buyers. So the largest demographic possible. The next thing that I look for is what I call mass market and mass appeal. That means that anybody can afford it, right? Anybody can afford it, right? The next thing that I want to do is I want to be able to work the least to get the most amount of return on my time, money, and effort. I mean, wouldn't that make sense as an entrepreneur? If you could work the least amount but get paid the most amount of money. That's what I look for, guys. That's what I look for. Now, it goes beyond that in the area of marketing, because what I want is this. Now, I want you to think about this. If I can have something other than me that explains my opportunity, where it will convert on its own. Now, my responsibility as a networker is to open you up, just like a clam. So when you first meet somebody, they're going to be like this, closed up, right? I want to build rapport enough so that they start to become a little bit vulnerable with me and really share what's going on in their reality. Now, if I can do that, guys, but this over here is going to explain my business. Guess what happens? Duplication. That's what happens. Duplication. So I want to be able to partner or work with a management team that comes from being an affiliate, or they come from the world of network marketing. Like, they're a person that's mastered these skills. They're a person that masters the art of the connection. They've mastered the art of the invitation, right? And the marketing tools do the work on their own, like without me. So if I can find something like that with all of these different factors, guys, guess what? We got a home run hit. So here's what I will tell you. A lot of people will get involved in business opportunities and they'll say, we got the best business opportunity. We got the best business opportunity. Guys, I don't do that, okay? Here's what I do. First of all, does it fit every single one of my criteria, right? Secondly, what does the market tell me about the opportunity? Not what I'm telling people about the opportunity out there. What is the market response going to tell me whether or not there's an opportunity? Now, if the market tells me there's an opportunity, oh my God, we've got a home run hit, right? So I look at all these different criteria and I say, does the company qualify, right? Does the company qualify? Now, here's what happened. So I do a test market, right? So what I want to do is I want to take the marketing material, I wrote some copy, and I sent it out to a group, a test market group of people, because I wanted to see if it would convert, right? Would somebody buy something just by watching that video? Bingo, they bought. Boom. So now what I want to do is I want to see if somebody could also do the same thing and get a similar response. Happened again. But it happened again with the person that they brought in. So that means that I enrolled somebody, and then I enrolled another person, who enrolled another person, right? Who enrolled another person. That's called duplication, guys. And one of the things that a lot of companies don't have is duplication, right? You might be able to go out and bring people in, but can they do it? So I want to know that the marketing materials themselves will work without me, okay? So the next thing that I do once I have that accomplished is I go, okay, cool. So are you telling me then that I've found this video that produces cash flow? Yep. Now, I don't have to make a lot of money to have a story like that. That's a cool story, right? So if I'm talking to people and I get past the rapport building and whatnot, and I say, oh man, you know, you're not going to believe this. And they go, well, what? Man, I just found this video that converts into cash flow. And they go, really? Yeah. Did you talk to the people? No. They just watched the video. And they go, well, let me see the video. I want to see it, right? So that was my first initial storyline when I first started. Now, keep in mind, within a few weeks, the cash flow really started to compound. And I'm going to log into my back office, guys. I'm going to show you why I'm so fired up about this particular company. And I'm going to show real numbers, okay? No sugarcoating here. This is going to be live. So you're going to get an idea of what would be possible if you started a business, just followed the simple training that we teach, right? And just learn how to connect with people, right? Which is asking certain qualifying questions, right? To find out what's their real passion, what's their driving force. And if they're not living their passion right now, how much money would they need so that they could actually live their passion full time? Because you know that a lot of people are working in jobs they can't stand, right? They're paying off cars that they can't even afford to impress people that they don't even like. It's just so bizarre, guys. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is to be able to leave corporate America in 30 to 90 days. Okay, and I'm going to show you real numbers today. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go live with my screen, I'm going to show you the actual video that I used, right, in order to create this cash flow. I took $154. I turned it into $135,000 with no paid traffic, with no solo ads, with no banners, with no type of advertising at all, just with simple, casual conversations, right? Simple, casual conversations. No pitching, no features and benefits, no lock your spot, no get in now, none of that, guys, because that's not networking, just so you know, right? Now, I'm not talking about these strategies, guys, from a textbook. I'm not talking about these strategies like, hey, guys, I went to this seminar, like, let's try this, right? I'm talking about coming from a person that builds companies, raises millions, hires management team. How do I find my CEO? How do I find my chief financial officer? How do I find my chief operations officer? You know how I do it, guys? Networking. And I can teach anybody how to become a professional networker so that you're not pitching. And guess what? There's absolutely no rejection at all, at all. It's impossible to get rejected when you know how to become a professional networker. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video. Then I'm going to log in. I'm going to show you the products. Then I'm going to show the real numbers. And you can think to yourself, you know what? Hey, I can do this. So we're going to go live right now on the screen. And we are live. So what I'm going to do, guys, right now is I'm going to show you the power of one simple video, guys. One simple video. And when you see this, and it's a short little video too, it's maybe only about 12 to 15 minutes. So watch this. Here we go. Now, keep in mind, this is very important that you guys understand this. I did not do anything other than connect with people and you know, obviously identify what their passion and dream was, or maybe they're in a problem, or maybe they've got financial pain, or maybe they're in a state of transition, and just, you know, obviously pre-frame them, I call it, or pre-qualify them. But all I did was watch this video. I didn't do extra funnels. I didn't do more lead capture pages. Nothing other than have people watch this video. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Larry Markets. That's actually me along with my wife Bonnie in the picture you're looking at. I think that was taken on a dinner cruise that we were on just a couple of months ago with some friends. But hey, more importantly, the reason you're here today is that someone you know personally invited you to spend a few minutes with me. They did that because they believe that you might be someone who could qualify to earn some serious money with our company. What I'm going to talk to you about today is a program that right now is helping people from over 30 countries around the world to make more money and to change their financial lives for the better. So here's our agenda for today. I'm going to spend the next few minutes showing you how you can make an extra $300 to $1,000 a day working part-time right from your home. In fact, if you hang in there with me, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a free special report that shows you exactly, step by step, how you can earn $1,000 or more your very first week with us. And I'm going to show you how to do this without having any special skills, without having to sell anything. And I'm going to show you how you can use our plug-and-play system to do almost all the work for you. And I'm actually going to show you how by working with us, you can build an income where you actually keep 100% of all the commissions. So you might be asking yourself, well, okay, who is Larry Marcus and why should I listen to him? I think that's a fair question. So let me tell you a little bit about me and my background. I first got involved in the home-based business industry back in 1981. That's over 30 years ago. Someone my wife knew invited me to sit down with them and take a look at an idea to make some money. I was skeptical. I didn't want to go, but it was a friend of my wife's, so out of courtesy, I just had to be there. The next 2 hours back in 1981 that I spent with Bert changed my life forever. That day, I joined a home-based business, and I ended up building a large international networking organization across the United States and 9 other countries as well with 2 companies. Because of the success that I had, I've been invited in as a consultant to work with more than 50 other companies around the world to help them improve their sales and help their distributors or affiliates to earn more money for themselves. In fact, I've helped thousands of people, many of them just like you, to create amazing income and lifestyles over these last 30 years. Well, let's talk about some of the reasons that I'm going to explain to you today why Explocial can be the vehicle that can change your life forever. Number one, we've got a very low cost of entry. You can get started with Explocial for as little as $29. Next, we pay a 100% commission. Think about that. 100% of all the money from our memberships that are generated get paid to you. Next, our products are digital. Digital, easy to use, products that everybody wants. You're able to profit very quickly when you join Explocial. We have many of our members, our affiliates, get into profit their first day or two with us when they join. With Explocial, you can make more money with fewer sales and fewer people than just about any company we've ever seen. And when you work with our system properly, our system can actually provide you an unlimited number of prospects. And just in case you're wondering how other people perceive the Explocial business, here's a recent snapshot showing Explocial as the #1 most popular business opportunity on the internet, with a 1,500% gain during this period. People around the world are recognizing Explocial as the business of choice for a low investment and for really big earnings. Now, before we talk about money, let's take a look at our products. We've got incredible products that each of us are going to want to use ourselves and also make available to others. Like I mentioned to you before, our products are digital, easy to use, easy to access, and they've got real value for people. Let me talk about some of those products with you. First, we help small businesses to make more money. And let me explain to you, if you don't already realize, that as an Explocial affiliate, you're now your own small business. You're a small business owner. We offer small businesses business and sales incentives. They can give away unlimited, all-inclusive vacation getaways, luxury cruise packages, shopping discounts, and a whole lot more. And of course, the best part is you can use these packages to save money for your own family. You can give one of these incentives as a gift when someone responds to a direct mail or an email offer from you, or maybe you want to give one as an incentive to someone who looks at this presentation to see if they're interested in joining your Explocial team. Next, we find ways to help you save more money. Our membership savings program is just amazing. We've got an elite collection of perks and discounts that offer each member over $4,500 in savings, with access to thousands of our local and national discount offers, cashback comparison shopping, discounts on movies and groceries. You can save big dollars on all the restaurants that you frequent around the country, and we have exclusive member-only perks that even includes a free pair of eyeglasses along with really unbelievable personal concierge services. We help small businesses to make more money. We train you and your employees so that you can increase your bottom line profits. We do that with world-class sales and marketing training. Our training can actually help you take any type of business to the next level. People spend thousands of dollars monthly on similar training, and you receive the same and better training as an Explocial member. We also help small businesses to get more money. We help people to make more money, save more money. We help small businesses get more money through our small business loan program. We loan between $5,000 and $250,000. It's actually better than any kind of cash advance on the market. We've got a fast and easy application process, and we make decisions really quickly. You can get paid to help small businesses get the funding they need to fuel their growth and fuel the economy. Now, what you're really here to talk about today, we help our affiliates to make more money. Our affiliates earn big money, high 100% commissions. They've got a low cost to get started. We provide a complete plug-and-play system. You can earn a full-time income quickly with a very small team of people. You can create more time, more money, and more freedom so that you can actually live the life of your dreams. Well, let's go ahead and talk about how simple and easy it is to earn money with our program. In fact, I'm going to teach you a strategy today that, if you followed it exactly, would help you to earn over $119,000 and create a passive recurring income of more than $6,300 every month. And I'm going to show you how to do it in the next 6 months or less even if you know nothing about marketing and you have no sales skills. In fact, I'll show you how if you wanted to, you could earn an extra $1,000 or more this week with us. I know right now you might be thinking, Larry, that sounds too good to be true. I don't know if I could ever do something like that. Well, I promise you, in just a few minutes, you're going to be sitting in front of me with your mouth open, your eyes wide open, and your mind will all of a sudden be thinking, wait a minute, I can do this. Because the truth is that you actually can do what I'm going to show you today. In fact, you'll realize when I'm done that I'm actually being very conservative. The requirement here is actually very easy. This is a strategy based on building a small team of affiliates and members in the Explosial program. The entire system is based on each affiliate referring only 4 others who join the program for just $29. Now, besides the $29, if those people want to earn commissions with you, they pay just a small affiliate fee. We call this the power of 4. And these requirements, again, are so easy. 4 other people who need or want more money. Think about this, 4 people who want more fun and more freedom in their life. This is the key to the entire strategy, just enrolling 4 people. That's all anybody has to do is enroll 4 people. Now, once you go ahead and enroll your 4 members, that's it. You're all done. You're going to spend the rest of your time helping those 4 to enroll their 4 people just like you did. So here, let's just use an example and see what happens. With each person doing this, within just 6 months, or if you'd like, it can happen in as little as 6 weeks, there would be 126 members that you're getting paid a 100% commission on. So let's take a look and see how you'd actually get paid. Well, every gold membership that's sold costs $29 and pays a 100% $29 commission. So 126 members would mean $3,654 in our gold membership commission being paid directly to you. Now, we know that approximately half of those 126 people are going to upgrade to our platinum membership. Well, every platinum membership pays a $100 commission. This would mean an additional $6,300 paid, again, directly to you. This would be a total of $9,954 in monthly recurring income. That's not one time. That's income that comes into you month after month over and over again. Now, if you stopped building your business right there, which would be a silly thing to do, but if you did, that would be $119,448 for the year. And that's with only 126 members on your team. Well, compare those results to working with other home-based opportunities. It's really just simple math. With Explosial, over $119,000 annually, and that's with only 126 people. Compare that to needing many thousands of people in other programs like you see in this box here to make the very same money. It just makes more sense to build a business where you need fewer sales and fewer people to make more money. So you might be saying, well, Larry, I'm not really sure this will work out for me. You have to remember that all you and each new affiliate had to do was to enroll just 4 people. Just 4. That's it. So what if you achieved only 50% as much of the success as we just talked about? Well, you'd still have almost $5,000 in monthly residuals coming into you every month. And that's after just 6 months. You need to know that many people joining our program do this much faster. Let me tell you about our 2 levels of membership. First, our gold membership. It's just $29 monthly, and it includes our incentive certificates for travel, shopping, and more. Like I mentioned to you earlier, you can give away an unlimited number of these incentives to help you bring in more and more business for yourself. We also include in our gold membership our member discount savings program. You can join us and save money on personal and business items that you purchase. Your membership, your $29 membership, can save you money in a wide variety of areas. It'll keep more money in your pocket. Many of our people save more than the $29 monthly membership just on groceries, movie tickets, and a couple of other purchases. Now, our second membership is what we call our Platinum membership. That's $100 monthly, and it includes all of our small business marketing tools. That's a website builder and hosting service. You can build and host with us an unlimited number of websites. We can go ahead and get a domain for you of your choice, your own customized domain for you to put your websites on. We also offer our small business sales and marketing training, world-class training for both you and any employees you may have to go ahead and train you in sales, marketing, personal development, and a host of other topics to help you go ahead and improve yourself and improve your bottom line. You know, many people say to me, Larry, I love 100% commissions, but how does the company pay for its operations if you pay 100% of the money out? And that's a really good question. The company or your upline never take any of your money. You are actually paid 100% of the commissions from both the $29 Gold program and the $100 Platinum membership program. We just deduct the applicable credit card fees, or else we'd actually be losing money. Other than the credit card fees, you get paid 100% on the $29 and $100 programs. Now, what the company does is it charges each affiliate a $24.95 monthly affiliate fee, and that covers the cost of providing all the work we do with the products, your website, hosting fees, support, and all the other expenses. So each affiliate pays $24.95 once during the course of a month, and that $24.95 allows them to have a never-ending stream of 100% commissions on $29 and $100 memberships. I want you to know that this is in fact really like hitting the simple button. Think about it. We market to people what they really want. We market to them the ability to have more money, to have more lifestyle, more freedom. All you do is simply invite people to watch this video presentation and then go through your personalized website. Our plug-and-play system does all the selling, all the training, the upgrading, and all the educating for you. So now you've got to ask yourself a question. You see, this strategy works, but the question is, will you? Are you willing to make a simple 30-day commitment to yourself and your family? Do you have other options for creating this kind of income, this kind of freedom in your life? What else is going to allow you to take less than $55 and refer just 4 people into a system where in as little as 6 weeks you can create this kind of income? It all starts with today and with committing yourself to just referring those 4 others. It really is as simple as that. Let me ask you this question. Why are you here with us today? Well, I think if you're here now, you're here because you're looking for more. You're looking for more time to spend with your family, more money to take care of the ones you love. You're looking for more freedom to live the life that you want to live. I want to ask you to join us today. Join us if you're motivated and you want to get more out of life. Join us because you're somebody who can make a decision. Join us now because the person that invited you here is only going to work with 4 people, and chances are he or she has already contacted someone else besides you, and we're instructing them not to wait on anybody. One thing I know for sure today, and that is that you'll never have to feel trapped by time and money worries ever again. I know that today, now that you and I have spent a little time together, you know that you've got a way to change your financial future for the better. You have a way to create the life that you always wanted to have. All of us here at Explosial are proud and excited to welcome you to our team today. Just go ahead and click the Join Now button below this presentation, and we'll talk to you again when you get to the other side.
Okay, guys, so I just want to reiterate one more time that I did not do anything other than use this simple video to turn $154 into $135,000. So we're going to log in right now into the back office. Now, earlier on this call, I was talking to you about hitting the largest demographic possible. That's a target market. Now, here's what I love about Explosial. We hit both the consumer market, so families, and we also hit the business market simultaneously with one product, $29 product. Now, right now, here's what I can tell you. Our economy is literally in dire straits. There's a lot of people living off their credit cards. There's 4 or 5 days of the month at the end of the month where they don't have enough money to bridge them over to the next month. So here's what happens. They start living off their credit cards gets maxed out, Then they go to a mortgage payment. That mortgage payment might carry those 4 or 5 days per month for maybe 3 or 4 months. Then they miss another mortgage payment, another 2 months behind. After the bank starts calling, now they move to their car payments. The car ends up getting repoed, and their whole reality starts to implode. Guys, our membership saves a family over $4,500. That's money back in their jeans. So let's say that the Men's Warehouse is an example. We get 50% off. You know, if you've got kids and they want to go to the movies, we get 40% off of movie tickets, 40% off of bikes. I can tell you that if you've got 3 children, that can be like a $1,000 to $1,500 bill to get 3 bikes for your kids. We get 40% off. You know, if you need an oil change, we get 15% off. If you want to travel, there's 15% off. Guys, there's so much. If you want to take your kids to Six Flags, there's 40% off. We get 25% off of Papa John's Pizza. And if you've got a birthday party and you got 30 or 40 kids that are going all in there, when my son turned 2, there was 100 people at his birthday party, and it cost me over $2,000 for his second birthday party. So let me tell you, that money adds up very, very quickly, even if it's just pizza, guys. You take a large pizza, it's like 30 bucks. So I can tell you that you can save just a fortune with name brands. I'm talking about even like McDonald's, Dairy Queen, A&W, Quiznos, Subway. Guys, this is so great because that money is money that you can put into your mortgage instead of putting it out into these other areas. And if you've got children, let me tell you, children are the best salespeople because they put guilt on you. They never stop asking for what they want. They might want to go to Knott's Berry Farm. Well, you can save up to 40% off taking them to Knott's Berry Farm. That starts adding up really, really fast, guys. And there's thousands and thousands of retail outlets in all these different categories. So that's just our $29 membership. Now, if you're a company, we help companies to increase their sales by 30% or more. How do we do that? We've got 27, 28 different promotional offers that they can use to drive in more business, more leads, more traffic. They can get, realtors can use these to pack an open house. If you're an automotive dealer, you can get people to take more test drives. Maybe you're an insurance broker, or you've got a massage therapy clinic, or you're an acupuncturist. Guys, do you know that if you're waiting for walk-in traffic, and I say in my marketing that all new customers get a voucher for a 2-for-1 airfare on their next vacation, or a 2-for-1 cruise. This is a companion cruise. Or maybe you give them movie tickets or golf discounts, or here's luxurious condo stays where you can get a 1, 2, or 3 bedroom condo for 7 nights for $249. $249 for 7 nights. So it's just a ridiculous amount of value, and you can give away an unlimited number of these. So you may just want to say to your current customers, hey, look, we really appreciate your business. Here's a little gift from us. Or maybe on a special holiday or Christmas time or something. It could be for a birthday and an anniversary. If you get that data from your customers, you can build better relationships, guys. And business is a relationship business model. And I could say to all of my customers, hey, guys, if you bring us one customer this month, we're going to give you a discounted all-inclusive Jamaica getaway, or a Caribbean getaway, or a 7-night resort vacation getaway that's going to be discounted off of rack rates. That's going to be money back in their jeans. Guys, do you realize all of that is just for 29 bucks a month? It's ridiculous value. Then let's go back into our Platinum membership. Now, one of the things I love about our Platinum membership is that we can actually show a person how they can generate leads using the power of the internet. So somebody might say, well, Darren, I don't have any contacts. Well, we can show you how to use social media, how to clone yourself using the power of Google Hangouts, how to use video or press releases to drive traffic. But we already have some pre-done lead capture pages, so it doesn't matter what you do. You might be a photographer, a mechanic, a plumber, maybe you're an electrician, maybe you do home renovations. There's so many lead capture pages that are already done. You can customize them, tweak them, or you can make them totally your own with this customizable section. So then people say, well, Darren, well, how exactly is it that I drive traffic? How does that work? Guys, here's what I will tell you about most entrepreneurs. They're phenomenal, what I call multitaskers, but it seems pretty common that entrepreneurs have something called attention deficit disorder. They can't sit for 3 hours and watch a video and then try and figure out what they're supposed to do. They need the information fast, 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 fast. So we've got a 20-video course on how to clone yourself using the power of the internet. Guys, do you realize right now, all around the world, there's clone versions of me doing presentations. There's clone versions of me doing millionaire mentoring. There's clone versions of me teaching people how to do press releases and how to use social media and how to get unlimited number of leads for their business. How to put out value to the marketplace. Because that's where I come from, guys. I come from, you know, doing joint venture deals and sponsorship deals, and it's all about value for value. The formula in networking is to give 10 times the value of your entry price before somebody joins you and 100 times the value after they join you. So where are you going to get that information from? Where are you going to get educated? It's no different than being in a corporate job. As you increase your skills, you increase your value. And as you increase your value, your phone starts ringing off the hook with incoming phone calls. So there's a 20-video course on that. 12-video course on internet marketing in 1 hour a day. Everybody's got 1 hour to increase their skills. What I love about our traffic formula, guys, like I said, it's designed for people with attention deficit disorder. This is 5 minutes and 18 seconds to learn how to do press releases. Now, I want to give you an idea of the power of this, because this is live, guys. There's no possible way that I can make this stuff up. This is my real account. So let's take a look. Who's my target market? Real estate brokers pack open houses with Explosives new business and sales incentives. There's a specific way to write a press release, so it's a third-party release. It doesn't sound like you're pitching something. And what happens is those go viral. 524 views, but 334 shares on social media. Guys, let's say that an average person has, say, 300 friends. Do you realize I've just hit over 100,000 potential people with my message just for realtors? What do I have here? Let's take a look. The MLM Superhero helps business owners add $25,000 to their monthly marketing budgets with Explosive. Guys, do you realize that if you have a retail outlet with walk-in traffic and you have a newsletter, so many families right now are in a cash crunch, and if you put one line of copy on the bottom of your newsletter that says, could your family use a little bit of extra cash flow, click here. And that goes to our corporate video, right? So it doesn't require any of your time. All it requires is, you know, the direction from your database to watch our video. Remember, something or someone other than you is going to talk about the business. Let's take a look at this one. 416 views, 270 shares, 270 times 300. That's 81,000 reach just off that one press release. Let's take this is what I call a guerrilla marketing campaign, where I come up with something that's kind of like a unique, different spoof, but it lassos all those people back. Although this on the top part has nothing to do with my company, look down here. It says, Little has recently taken a position on the advisory board with an online company based out of Melville, New York, called Explosive. It only gives, you know, 3 little paragraphs of what the company is about, but guess what happened? 511 shares times 300. Guys, do you realize that's 153,000 potential reach? What do you think would happen with you as a mortgage broker, an insurance agent, if you've got some really cool, amazing restaurant or a nightclub that you want people to know about all around the world, that you've got the hot spot in your particular area? I can show anybody, guys, anybody, doesn't matter what you do, I can show strategies on how I've been able to start a company, and in 90 days, I'm in 5 countries, How's that possible? It happens when you know how to roll out a marketing campaign, right? So, this stuff is really, really powerful. And, we show you how to build a list. We show you how to use social media. But here's an incredible amount of value that you can use to actually build your list. Because I can tell you this, if I'm giving away value to somebody for free, there's a way better chance that they're going to opt into my list. Do you realize I can keep on sending them more and more value with these different ebooks? Guys, this is phenomenal. I mean, honestly, in 25 years, I've never ever seen any company provide more value than what we provide to the marketplace at our price point. Right? There's companies that charge $5,000 or more to take people through training that's not even as effective. Why? Because people can't sit for 3 hours at a time and then try to figure out, and then have to watch it 3, 4, 5 times to try to figure out what to even do. Our video training is designed to put you into rapid action with actual action steps. Do you realize I could watch that training video on press releases, write a press release, and already see response within 1 hour, within one single hour, where my message is going viral? That's called, being able to, leverage your time. A lot of people don't have a lot of time to be able to, invest into a business. They only have a couple hours a day, right? So we want to be able to fast track your success as fast as we possibly can. Now, guys, what's the possibilities here? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So I rolled out this business on June 10th, right? You can see the commissions coming in. Well, they don't look very big, right? So what I do is I teach something called breaking inertia. And it wouldn't matter if I've got a restaurant, a nightclub, a hotel, motel. It wouldn't matter. It's all the same, guys. It's all exactly the same. I take a concentrated, focused energy on the front end, right here, okay, right here, right, for 30 to 60 days, but I'm in massive momentum by 90 days. How do I do that? Here's what I do. All I want to do is reach out, touch base, and connect with people. Well, geez, it looks like there's not very much going on in my business. And a lot of people will go, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, nobody's interested in my business, right? But I understand breaking inertia. Once you're past a certain point, bam, you access forward momentum like rolling a snowball down a hill. So look at this. The following week, I hit 1,000. The following week after that, 1,600. The following week after that, 2,300. Then 2,700, then 4,300, then 4,000. You can see that, and it's been consistent, guys. So, 11 months, $135,000, no paid marketing yet. I'm just starting that. So let's take a look at what are the possibilities for daily cash flow, guys. This is really what it comes down to, daily cash flow. So you can see here, I mean, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 transaction. That's $180 on the $29 membership. What do we have? Here's about $100. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 120. What do we got on these 2 days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, that just on our $29 membership, that's $210. Now let's take a look at the.
To bed.
Let's take a look at the platinum membership here, and you can see here that this right here, guys, that's an $800 day. There's another $800 day there. What we've already got 229 today. It was about 400 yesterday, and about 400 the day before that. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about being able to generate a marketing and advertising budget for your business, because that's what fuels a company, guys. How many eyeballs are on your brand? How many eyeballs are on your value as a leader? What are you doing to provide value to the marketplace? Do you have any value to provide to the marketplace? Because if you don't, we help you get value. We help you to provide value to the marketplace. That's what we do, guys. That's what we do. So, guys, what I want to do here quickly in closing is just to, say to you that being a serial entrepreneur myself, okay, I look for ways that I can help just the average person. Okay, I'm not talking about somebody who's got massive amounts of skill level. Guys, do you know that with the training that I teach, these strategies that I teach, now keep in mind, I've used these exact same formulas that I teach to make millions and millions of dollars. My personal best year in business is almost $4 million. So I'm talking about this from real life experience of how to do this process using these same strategies. Imagine this. Imagine somebody being completely homeless. Okay? I mean, that would be totally the worst case scenario, right? You got no home. You're living on the couch of a friend's house because you're flat broke, okay? And within 6 months, that person was generating a $20,000 in 1 month. 1 month, okay? Now keep in mind, from homeless, they were obviously gonna, buckle up and go full time, right? Because what else were they gonna do, right? They were homeless. So, but let's take a look at somebody that's actually working a full-time job. They're doing it part-time. Conrado Casalo has been working with me in the Millionaire Mentoring Program for 3 weeks. He's already at a $2,000 monthly residual income in 3 weeks. Gregory Hinton is he's an IT professional. He's got 3 children and a wife. And in 45 days, he's now clearing $4,000 a month in 45 days. Now, what makes these people so unique? The training. What makes them so unique? They're willing to break inertia because it's about that front end, right? A lot of people, I'll phone them and I'll say, tell me what's happening in your business right now. Well, I talked to this one guy. You're broke, okay? You're going to be broke. Forget about it, right? Imagine this. I'm launching a restaurant. Okay, and I want to get 100 or 200 people to my grand opening. Do you know that whatever the number is, so if I want 100 people there, I have to have 200 people confirmed. If I want to have 200 people confirmed, I'm probably going to have to make 800 phone calls. That's just the numbers, guys. It doesn't matter what the business is. That's what the numbers are. So a lot of people look at, a home-based business and they look at it like it's, some different type of thing. It's not. What do you think that I do to find myself a CEO? I'm looking for a CEO of my company, as an example. I reach out, I take a list of all my influential contacts, I reach out, I touch base, I finish what's called business etiquette. I get a connection. I don't talk business, guys. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Darren Little here. Just want to reach out, touch base, say a quick hello. What's happening in your reality? Listen, right? He tells me. I go, cool. He goes, what about you? I don't talk business. It's called business etiquette. And most people don't learn this unless you're in a high level of senior level management where that's all that people care about, guys. They don't care about anything except for you. So it's better for you to get connected and find out more about them, their family, their kids, their wife. Do they just went away on a vacation? How'd that go with your anniversary? Hey, how did Bobby's Little League game go on the weekend? Right? This is people. That's how business is done. Right? It's not about your company. It's not about your products. It has nothing to do with that. People like to do business with that they know, like, and trust, and people that they're either like or that they aspire to be like. Pretty simple when you think about it, right? You like hanging out with people that are cool, right? I call it the cool mofo factor. If you're cool and you got all this cool stuff going on in your life, you're going away on vacation, you're going here, you're going there, you're going to see the Wolf of Wall Street just came in town that I had tickets that I got given to me. I went to the Academy Awards one year. Guys, this is cool stuff. Right? So when you have all these kind of neat stories, and I went to Cancun, and went parasailing, and then I went over to Maui for a couple weeks, and then I went over to Miami, and then I went on a Caribbean cruise, and it becomes exciting, guys. And when you have that type of lifestyle, people want what you have. So your goal is this. Here's what I will tell you if you want to be a top recruiter. You cannot be emotionally attached to whatever your prospect says. So if I build some rapport, here's an example. I'm looking for a CEO. Build rapport with Tom, back and forth. We got little business. Hey Tom, just out of curiosity, do you know anybody right now that's either in between careers or they're in a job where they're currently underpaid for their talent? Like right now I'm looking for a CEO for one of my companies. Do you know anybody that might fit the qualifications of that I might be able to get in front of? Guys, that's networking. That's how I build all my companies. That's how I raise money. That's how I do sponsorship deals. I call a company, right? I want to get, you know, sponsorship handled. So what am I going to do? I need to find out who's the decision maker, who's going to be able to either give me the thing that I want, right, or cut me a check or whatever. So I give them a call and I find out who's that person, right? I build rapport with the secretary. I build rapport with that front person. Now I got rapport there. They give me that person. Now I get the number. Now I call the person, right? So what do I want to do? I've got to break the ice. I've got to change the state. I've got to get in there and get that little rapport energy going, right, first, before I'm going to ask for whatever it is that I want. It's regular business, guys. So if you treat this like a real business, it will pay you a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, if I could do that just on test marketing and take 154 and turn it into 135 grand, right? What would happen if you were using paid marketing as well? Think about that. So a lot of people, they look at the 154 as their business cost. Well, if you really roll this out like a real company, right, and you did press releases and you did a, you know, Facebook pay-per-click campaign and you did all of these other things and you rolled it out like a real company, right, like I would roll out any company, guess what happens? $250,000, $500,000. You start to compound and go to a completely different level. Why? Leverage, guys. Leverage. You learn how to clone yourself using the power of the internet. So I've got videos all out there that are giving up value. I've got press releases all coming in, right? I got content that goes on Facebook where people reach out to me. Hey, Darren, I watched your video. Hey, Darren, I saw that thing on. Hey, Darren, what company are you with? I want to join you, right? How does that work? Value, value, and more value, guys. It's just like, it's the same with business. How am I going to get a new customer? You know, if I've got a cell phone company, or what am I going to do to get people into my restaurant? If I'm doing something, I'll probably do a 2-for-1 appy special and a drink special. Is there any difference? It's exactly the same, guys. So you've got to look at who's your demographic, who's your target market, who do you want to buy your product, and then provide value by helping them solve their problem. And pretty basic, right? If there's all those people out there and they've got problems, what if I have all the problems or all the solutions to their problem? Chances are they're going to come to me over somebody else. What if I can provide more value as an insurance agent than the other insurance agent? What if I can provide more value as the realtor than the other realtor? What if I can provide more value as the restaurant owner or the nightclub owner than anybody else? People come to me. It's the same, right? So, guys, you know, thanks a lot for joining us on this exclusive and private VIP business presentation. Here's what I will tell you. On the 21st of this month, guys, 21st of this month, Explocial is going to go from where it is right now to the stratosphere. And I'm not kidding you. Okay, commissions are going to double. There's going to be 10 times the value. You think we got value right now? Wait till you see what happens on the 21st of this month. All I can tell you is this. If you're a person that's reached what I call a breaking point, where you say, you know what, I will no longer stand for this in my reality. You might be working 1 or 2 jobs and you've reached that breaking point. Your boss may have pushed you over the edge, and you're working on salary, keeps on asking you to do stuff after work, after hours, over the weekend, and now you realize you're working 7 days a week. You may have reached what's called a breaking point, right, where you want a brand new life. You also might be a person that's in a state of what I call transition. Corporate cutback, layoff, hours been cut back, something has shifted. Maybe you've moved, maybe you got a divorce, something has changed. You're going through a state of transition. Guess what, guys? What if I told you that is your target market? Transition and breaking point. Now, if you know that, don't you think it would be a lot easier to be able to network knowing that? Those are the 2 types of people that join a network marketing company. How about that? Most people don't teach this stuff. We have next level training, guys. This is millionaire mentoring. This is the fast track. You can literally fast track yourself in this industry by 3 to 5 years once you learn all the strategies that I teach. That you can take to the bank. So here's what I will tell you. Get back to the person that invited you to this call and say, you know what? I'm ready. I want to do this. I want to take my life to the next level. I want freedom. I want to travel around the world. I want that college fund for the kids. We need a new car. We want that home renovation done. All I can tell you is this, guys. We have people as young as 19 years old right now on our team that are profitable within 2 weeks. 2 weeks, brand new, never been in this industry ever, first time entrepreneurs. That person right there, if they continue on the path that they're on right now, by 24 years old, they will be a millionaire. They're already having major success. They're already getting leaders into their business. Really? A first-time entrepreneur at 19? How's that work? Right? And here's all these other people that are out there, they can't do it. They can't make it work. Why? What's the difference? The training. The training is next level. So guys, you got Darren Little here with the MLM Superheroes. And get back to the person that invited you to this particular broadcast. I look forward to meeting you in person one day, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Bye for now.